Why are we immediately on in the solar core?
An Aradin, Shakuris.
Okay.
Many of my Dark Templar have volunteered to act as scouts for us. They will keep us aware of Amon's movements. Shakuris is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the Shadow Path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
Curiously, I wonder what's the point of this cloth over her face when she doesn't have a mouth or any facial features to obscure. I mean, in human world, those were there to obscure the face, but she doesn't have one. All of their faces are identical, they're just flats. So, not sure what's the point of that. Okay, so we have something there, and Assemblyman doesn't have anything new, but Ruhana has a new conversation.
The Nerazim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Ire. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
Yeah, you are absolutely right, Vic. Those veils in the human world are usually religious, but the whole point of them was to obscure facial features either because of the religious connotations or whatever else, but the whole point was the obscurement of facial features. The Protoss don't have facial features. All of their faces are all identical. They have eyes, they have no noses, they have no mouths, they just have a different skin texture, and even skin, and different eyes, that's it. So it's just a design choice that they went with, because if you take a look at her design, it's very clearly Arabian inspired, or Middle Eastern inspired, if you will. This is a very clear nod to that type of design, just as well as his design is very clearly inspired by the traditional, not traditional, but a combination of European armor along with the holy robes that the Inquisition wore back in the Middle Ages. So they just over-accentuated the pauldrons, which is what Blizzard always did, and even this looks like more like a religious helmet than an actual battle helmet. So yeah, it's, you know, the design choices that they went for are not difficult to pinpoint to what they were inspired by, but in doing so, they don't make sense for an alien race. I'm not belittling their culture. I'm just saying that the design choices don't always make sense because they're trying to put human influence on an alien race. So it's not always logical. That's just my opinion. You're free to disagree. Okay, so we got Korhal and we have Glacius. Not sure which one would be the correct one to go to. Doesn't really matter in the long run. Let's go see Glacius. What do we have there?
Shakuris has fallen, and Amon's grip tightens. If we are to stand against him, we will need more than warriors. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
Okay. Yeah, let's go get the
Glacius facility. Within lies the greatest weaponry the Empire ever developed.
It is the site of the Purifier Revival Program.
Purifiers? The forbidden weapon? They were sealed away by the Conclave, never to be restored.
The ancient purifiers are not kept here, Preserver. They are still locked away. Here, on Glacius, our researchers have been developing prototype weaponry inspired by that ancient technology.
You speak above your caste, Kalai. This is unimaginable heresy.
We are outmatched by Amon's forces and facing annihilation. If this technology may help us, we will use it.
Here, they are attacking the facility.
Amon has unleashed his servants. Ready our warriors!
Okay, do anybody have anything new to say?
The War Council awaits you, Hierarch. The Tal'Darim. They have not been seen since the Aeon of Strife, before the Protoss were united by the Kala's light.
I'm afraid they returned some time ago, Rohana. We thought them fanatical servants of the Xel'Naga for years, but in truth, they had enslaved themselves to Amon.
Why would any being willingly follow Amon?
That is unclear. The Tal'Darim call themselves the Chosen. What Amon has chosen them for, we do not know. They are dangerous foes who have helped forge the hybrid and shed blood in the name of our great enemy.
Protoss turned upon Protoss. The De'ul demands retribution for such offense. They must be destroyed.
If it is their fate, it shall be.
Yeah, they speak by telepathy, Galaxy. They don't have mouths, but they speak with telepathy, which makes their head movements even less sensical, because the head movements are usually because of the way we talk. If you're speaking directly to somebody's mind, your head shouldn't bob.
I have received word from our scouts. It seems Amon's forces are dividing to conquer separate parts of the
The Purifier weaponry that has been researched here could prove to be a valuable addition to our arsenal.
That is what I am hoping. Is there any merit to Rohana's fears?
The Kalai on Glacius have prototyped the technology with successful results. It is said that these experimentations are no different than the Templar they are replications of, a byproduct of quantum predictive analytics.
They were and are still only machines. Do not give them such credence, Karax.
We too are machines of a biological nature. I often marvel at the architecture, the design, the careful construction of our form, our machinery. The Xel'Naga forged us as we forged the original purifiers.
Okay, time for a mission.
If we are to obtain the purifier technology, then we must move quickly. The Tal'Darim are preparing to fire upon the facility.
Okay, is this... Now, that hint which is now hovering on the bottom of the screen tells me that this might be another defense mission. I really hope it isn't. I'm tired of those.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are unleashing their mothership's phase displacement beam against Glacius's orbital defenses.
I am First Descendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility. You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
He is not entirely correct. If we begin now, our forces could outpace the displacement beam.
Then we are going in.
What do you mean out? Aha, so it's a race. Wonderful.
The displacement beam is advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
Remember the Terran mission when we were out running a firewall? Well, this is it. It's the same bloody thing.
We stand.
I'm not even gonna say anything. Can I destroy this? No.
Detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
Right, so I'm gonna need a couple of things. Need a forge first of all. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the sentries. I'm not really in the market for sentries right now. I want a couple of these.
I have returned.
Okay, that's blocked off. I have to wait for that beam to pass. Fine, I'll warp in one. Three more here. Gonna need one of you to come over here.
We embrace the glory of battle.
You have not enough minerals.
Oh, there is a...
Our forces are near the displacement beam. We must remain alert and stay out of its range.
Fair enough. I'm guessing you can't use these units. No, I cannot. You go back to this. Get this up, and more of these guys.
Not enough minerals.
Of course, there's not enough minerals. Why would there be enough minerals?
It appears the station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it. Excellent. Solarite gathered.
Okay, so until this gate is blasted through, I can't go any further? No, I can. Okay. Wonderful. So, we're gonna make more of these. Gonna get shields going. I would like...
We've discovered more sentries. I will activate them now.
Not the most useful of units you could have given me.
Base is under attack.
My life for hire. I have returned.
I was hoping that that beam actually got rid of that fence, but it didn't. Oh, actually, you wanna make this and then go back to this. Out of credits anyway.
Our forces are in mortal danger. Get them away from the beam.
Why would you? Probably could make a dark shrine.
I have returned.
actually just looking for solarite, but there isn't any here.
Alarak's warriors have established a large stronghold here. Templar, pull back. We do not have time to engage this base.
I think our forces are looking for some excitement, Hierarch.
That base is pretty much dead. And I should probably actually have that ability to get myself a pylon at any time over this, so I can get my reinforcements. Upgrades are doing well. I was hoping that there would be solarite here, and that's why that this base was here, but apparently I was wrong, and there is no solarite here.
Construct additional pylons. Our forces are in mortal danger. Get them away from the beam.
Okay, well, we've cleaned up this base anyway. Oh, let's get across the bridge before the beam decides to go over the bridge. Oh, I only lost 2 of them? Good. Now where is it? Solarite. Didn't miss anything, I hope. one of these ways has to... Ah, there is more solarite.
Another solarite sample obtained.
But I just need to find the last one. Got all the upgrades, so we're good
Bringing
on
nearby
that.
sentries online.
Okay, this time I did lose a couple of units.
You must construct additional
Only 3.
pylons. Highlight for hire.
Again, I thought that there would be solarite here, but no, just another enemy base. There should be a shortcut there for them. There it is. There's a shortcut for them. Thank you. Good map design is appreciated.
Hierarch, I'm detecting movement from the Tal'Darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound on the facility.
Warp prisms. Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses, using them against us.
Hold on. I was thinking maybe, but no. Okay, I think it's time for a bombardment. Yep.
You must construct additional pylons.
There's the last piece of solarite.
We have acquired all of the raw solarite samples. They are still in superb condition. You should see them.
It's cute that you're so happy about those. I got way ahead of the beam, so I can wait for those to catch up. Yeah, it is. It is. That's the point I made earlier. This is the Supernova mission when you just recycled. You know what's even worse? I've been replaying Command & Conquer Remastered, and every mission, even though they had more limited ways of doing things back then, every mission is a challenge in itself, even when it's using the same unit types. I mean, that's just ridiculous. They have so much more to work with these days, and they do less with it. Everything. Okay. Some more units.
construct additional pylons.
My life for hire. I have returned.
There we go. And that's pretty much done now. Everything great here, Galaxy.
Acquiring access.
Work quickly, Phase Smith. Focus the disruptor on their location. Let them burn.
I have its coordinates. Warping aboard the container now.
You are not as weak as you appear, Artanis. We shall meet again.
The Purifier weaponry is safely aboard the Spear of Adun. Wait, there is a prototype warrior here as well. I will have to examine it more closely.
Got all the achievements. There we go. Much better than the previous mission.